We believe that every business should have the chance to thrive on the global stage, breaking barriers and transcending borders. Just like a nomad, we accompany you on your journey of growth, traversing through new territories, exploring untapped markets, and connecting you with like-minded entrepreneurs across the globe. With Go Nomad, you can start and manage a company globally, transact globally with global banking and invoicing tools, migrate and expand your business around the world, and grow with exclusive opportunities. We don't just offer services, we build partnerships. Our experienced team becomes an extension of yours, providing personalized solutions that cater to your unique aspirations. What sets Go Nomad apart is a dedication to innovation, expert guidance, and a thriving community of visionaries like you. Together, we redefine what is possible. But don't just take our word for it. Hear from some of our delighted clients who have experienced the Go Nomad advantage firsthand.
So I would say that for people who are back in the third world countries, exporting their services, leverage a platform like Go Nomad. Go Nomad has a service that helps you receive money from abroad, right? Even if you don't have your registered business yet, they have a platform where you can receive money from abroad, because I think that's one of the major.
Now is the time to seize the limitless opportunities that await you. Join Go Nomad today and let's embark on a journey of endless growth together. Visit www.gonomadhq.com and together we will script success stories that transcend borders and redefine the possibilities of your business. Go Nomad, your gateway to borderless opportunities. In a world where borders once divided us, there emerged a vision of borderless opportunities for businesses like yours. At Go Nomad, we embraced that vision and transformed it into reality. We believe that every business should have the chance to thrive on the global stage, breaking barriers and transcending borders. Just like a nomad, we accompany you on your journey of growth, traversing through new territories, exploring untapped markets, and connecting you with like-minded entrepreneurs across the globe. With Go Nomad, you can start and manage a company globally, transact globally with global banking and invoicing tools, migrate and expand your business around the world, and grow with exclusive opportunities. We don't just offer services, we build partnerships. Our experienced team becomes an extension of yours, providing personalized solutions that cater to your unique aspirations. What sets Go Nomad apart is a dedication to innovation, expert guidance, and a thriving community of visionaries like you. Together, we redefine what is possible. But don't just take our word for it. Hear from some of our delighted clients who have experienced the Go Nomad advantage firsthand.
So I would say that for people who are back in the third world countries, exporting their services, leverage a platform like Go Nomad. Go Nomad has a service that helps you receive money from abroad, right? Even if you don't have your registered business yet, they have a platform where you can receive money from abroad, because I think that's one of the major.
Now is the time to seize the limitless opportunities that await you. Join Go Nomad today and let's embark on a journey of endless growth together. Visit www.gonomadhq.com and together we will script success stories that transcend borders and redefine the possibilities of your business. Go Nomad, your gateway to borderless opportunities. In a world where borders once divided us, there emerged a vision of borderless.
You hear me? Good evening. Welcome to this special conversation. Today we have a load of things lined up for you, and we just can't wait. I just can't wait to share them with you. Today we're going to be talking about how you can take your business global, whether as an entrepreneur who is dealing from third world Africa or as an entrepreneur who is doing business from somewhere in Ghana, from somewhere in Algeria, wherever you are, you're listening from, or you know someone who might find the things we'll be sharing today valuable. Today, I want you to get your seatbelt set. I want you to get your pen ready. I want you to get your notebooks, your notepads ready, because today we're going to be showing you some strategies that you can actually use to scale what you're doing today. Because, I tell people that most times the problem is not actually what you're selling. The problem most times, someone can say that, okay, what I'm selling is 50,000 naira product. So how is this product going to be able to give me the things that I need, the amount of money that I'm looking to bring in revenue for the year? So sometimes you must understand that the problem is not always the product you're selling. The problem most times, because I tell people that most times there is someone who has lesser quality product who is selling more than you are selling. Please just let me know that you can hear me. If you're in the comments, if you're watching this live, just let me know that you can hear me. And let's get this conversation going, because today I just can't wait to share with you the values that we have for you today. So it's not always about the things that you're selling. As a matter of fact, it's not always about the amount of price that you put on the product that you have, right? But it is always a position, a problem of positioning. There is someone who is selling lesser quality product than you are selling. This person is selling times 100 quantity or units of what they are selling, more than what you're selling, more than what you're selling, right? So this means that this person is somewhere in his room and is rightly positioned. This person has visibility to the global audience. This person has access to market. This person can easily collect payment from anyone, anywhere in the world. And then you're selling a product that is 10 times 10 better than what this person is selling. But because you're not rightly positioned, you are going to experience the effect, the problems that comes with being not being properly positioned. So, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Today, we're going to be showing you the secret that we've used, the simple blueprint that we've used over the years to actually enable more than 300 businesses to scale their business globally. Not just scale globally, but to be able to take their ideas, what they have, the product they have, the service they have, the skill they have, how they've been able to take it from where they are to an international community. Because I tell people that if you can sell a product, guys, listen to this. I'm going to get into, I have a whole curated slide for you, presentation, nice, fantastic, and even an offer for you. If you're going to be listening to the end of this webinar, we have a special offer for you that is going to be worth thousands. It's going to be worth thousands of naira and hundreds of dollars for you. So, but what I say is, there is someone who you have a product, right? Every single person has something to sell. As a matter of fact, yours might be coaching, yours might be your skill, yours might be your talent, yours might be an idea, but everybody has something that they have as a value to offer to the world. But the reason most people are not able to maximize what they have, I like, when I talk about this, I like sharing the story of Moses. When Moses got to the Red Sea, Moses was not even asked to go back to Egypt to get the chariot of Pharaoh to be able to cross the sea. Moses was merely asked what he has in his hand. So most times it is not a problem of I don't have what to sell, I don't know what to sell. It's a problem of being self-aware, being aware of the huge potentials that you carry, being aware of the potentials of your service, being aware of the potentials of your product, being aware of the potentials of the talent that you have, of the skill that you have, because there is someone that is less skilled than you are that is getting more revenue than you are getting. It is the absolute truth. There is someone somewhere who has less skill that you could write a program, you could build a website, you could write copies, you could do content, you could sell a product. You have the selling skill, you have the ability to talk, you can write, you can put your face on the camera, you can communicate an idea. There is someone somewhere that cannot do all of these things, but this person is selling more than you are selling. It's not a problem of whether you're an introvert or an extrovert. That's not the problem. The problem is position. If you can sell a product to one person, it is an indication that this your product can be sold to 1,000 people. You know, I heard someone say something that if you can make $1, it means that you can make $1 million. And it's the absolute truth. All you just need is the right positioning, the right information that equips you with the skills, the strategies, the information, and the know-how, the processes that you need to be able to scale your ability to make $1, to be able to scale that ability to make $1, to scale it into $100, to scale it into $1,000. That is what you need. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. And I'm so happy that you're joining us. Please just put your name in the comments and where you're joining us from so we can know where you're joining us from, and we can just get the conversation rolling. So I want to say this information that we're going to be sharing today is robust, and we're going to be talking about what you need or what you should do as a business owner, what you should do as an entrepreneur, what you should do as a freelancer, what you should do as a content creator, what you should do as a vlogger, someone who has a YouTube channel, what you should do to be able to take what you're doing. What you're doing is tangible. It's not little at all. But we want to show you today how you can take what you're doing and you can convert it into a global product, into a global service, and into a global value for people all over the world to access that value. So right quickly, just let me know where you're joining from. We have over 5 people who are already listening. Just let me know where you're joining from, your name and where you're joining from, and let's get this conversation rolling. Today, I'm going to show you something that you will not be able to Google. Thank you so much, Promise, for joining. Joining all the way from Lagos. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so excited to have you here today. Today, we're going to be showing you something that you cannot even Google. You can get on Google and ask, okay, how can I take my business global? You will see a lot of blog posts that tells you how to do this, how to do this, how to do this, right? The informations that would guarantee that someone is able to take their product global, right? But today, we're going to show you the blueprint, the step-by-step processes, what you need to get this done. That's what we're going to be showing you today, right on this webinar. So if you know someone who would find this valuable, don't hesitate. Share the link with them. Let them know that, well, I'm going to give you a moment to do all of that. Share the link with them. Let them know that, oh, we are live. We're live right now. You can join us on this webinar. This webinar is actually free, so they don't have to pay anything to join us, right? But just let them know that we're live and you can join us on this webinar. All right, let's go. Let's go. So today, the first thing I want to talk about is I want to talk about who we are as a company. I want to talk about Go Nomad. So, all right, Go Nomad has called you to come join us on this webinar. So who are we? You know, I tell people that it is always very important as a business, as an entrepreneur, as someone who wants to communicate value, to establish your identity, because it helps people to relate with the information that you're bringing. So Go Nomad, we are actually the bridge between businesses and the global market. So this is what we're doing. And we've done this for more than 2 years. We've helped entrepreneurs from all over Africa, all over the world. We've had people from Singapore, we've had people from Ghana, we've had people from several countries, Jamaica, Brazil, people who has been able to penetrate the global market regardless of where they are. So we stand as the bridge because we understand the complexity that comes to trying to do business global, right? So now you're struggling, you're a company of one employee, you're struggling to get customers, you're struggling to put your product out there, you're struggling to put your service out there. You don't need to struggle to get your business established globally. This is where we come in. We bridge the gap between entrepreneurs, between business owners, and the global market, helping them, right, to be able to reach the world with their ideas, with their product, with the services that they offer, and whatever, wherever they are, regardless of where they are. So one of the questions that we get most times when we get into conversation with people is the problem of, okay, do I need to be in the United States to have a business registered in the United States? You must understand that that is actually the gap that we feel. You don't need to be in the United States to get your business incorporated in the United States. You don't need to be in Canada to get your business incorporated in Canada. You don't need to be in the UK to get your business incorporated in the UK. You just need to know what to do and how to do these things. And that is where we come in. We've been able to bridge this gap for more than 300 businesses. We've done it for more than 300 businesses. We've trained over 2,000 entrepreneurs on how to do this for themselves. So you say, oh, hey, I don't want to do this with Go Nomad. I want to do this by myself. Yes, that is what this information we're trying to bring to you today is. And we've partnered with several brands, several businesses to train their people, to support their people, to be able to take their business global. We've covered several countries, more than 4 countries we've covered in the space of our existence. Now, so this is who we are. Now, I want to share a simple story with you. Go Nomad is not just a business that was born out of profit. And this is one of the most fascinating things that I love so much about Go Nomad. That was born out of, okay, this idea is thriving, let's get into this idea. No, we are a product, we're a service that was born out of a problem. And I want you to take a look at this story that is being displayed on your screen right now. If you can read it, just put your phone on landscape mode and you can read this particular message, right? So in 2021, this is a fascinating story. In 2021, Uke decided to expand his business abroad, right? To increase his income, which is what everybody's trying to do today, especially if you're from a third world Africa country like Nigeria and the dollar is just going up, the naira is just coming down. And one of the most rational things that you can do today is to actually scale your business globally, is to actually get your business on the international market. So this was something he wanted to do right back then in 2021. He decided to, increase revenue, expand business globally. And then in the process of doing this, he was able to get a client who actually agreed to the product to engage his services, right? So this person wanted to engage his service. He engaged his service. He was able to deliver on the service, landed the first international client, delivered the service to the client. Now the problem came when he was about to receive the payment for the services that he had just delivered, right? I mean, it's just rational for you to think that, okay, because you have a bank account, you can easily get payment from someone anywhere in the world, but that's not the truth. That's not the reality that confronts the person who is doing business in third world Africa, right? So now the time came to collect payment. He could not collect payment, tried everything from local processors to call and join PayPal account setups, but nothing worked, right? So Uke lost his hard-earned dollar and that client. Imagine when you go through your marketing processes, you build a funnel, you build your product, you build your skill, you build your services, and then you were trying to land your first international client, and then miracle happens, and you land this international client. But then you are able to deliver, execute this service. Maybe it could be on Fiverr, it could be on Upwork, it could be on Telegram, it could be on any freelancing platform that you're able to land this person, right? And you land this client, and then you deliver this service. This person wants you to create a website for them. You create this website. This person wants you to build a sales funnel for them. You build a sales funnel, and then the time came for you to collect your payment. You worked, but to collect your payment. As someone living in third world Africa, this becomes an automatic problem for you. And this was what led Uke on a 9-month journey to find a permanent solution, which is what we now call the global presence system, right? This system is a system that allows entrepreneurs, businesses from third world Africa to build a global presence in tier 1 market, in the US, in the UK, in Canada, Australia, whatever country of your choice where you want to expand to. So the moment you've decided that, okay, this is the product you have, this is the service that you have, you want to expand this service, you don't even have to worry about being physically present there, because we created a system that allows entrepreneurs to be able to be present there without being physically present there. So this means that you can, one of the problems you experience as an African is the fact that your money can go out, but the money from overseas cannot come to you, because you need a more sophisticated system to be able to collect the money that is supposed to come to you. So at the end of the day, there's an imbalance exchange of value. So you can pay for services there, but people can't pay for your services from abroad, because when they want to pay for your service, you need an infrastructure that allows them to be able to pay for that service. And that's why we're here today. How can you break all these barriers? You've created your talent. You spent years. You spent money creating your skill, creating your portfolio, creating your business, creating the values that you have. How can you now establish yourself as a global entity? That's what we're going to be talking about today. So the first thing I want to talk about is this. Going global is not a business luxury. I want you to write this down. I want you to write this down. Guys, I want you to write this down. This is a very important information you need to get down. Going global is not a business luxury. Getting an office today for most people is a luxury, because you actually don't need to get an office. You can actually operate your business, depending on the kind of business that you do. You can actually operate your business from your room, employ remote workers, and do all of the business. So getting an office to some extent might be a luxury for the business owner. But you see, there are very few things that are not a luxury to the business owner today. There are very few things that are not a luxury. Number one, first of all, you know that building a funnel, building a sales system for your service, for your product, is not a luxury. Going global is not a luxury. Guys, I cannot oversay this. Going global is not a business luxury. It is a necessity for every business in a borderless world. 2020 came with a new advancement to how we do business, to how we learn, to how we interact, to how we communicate, to how we engage with people, to how we interact with customers, to how we sell our product, how we sell our services. 2020 was able to create a fast-tracked evolution in our activities. And one of the things it did was to break the mystery, was to demystify the borderlessness. So today, anybody, anywhere, can sell to anybody, any well if they know what they are doing. So for you listening to me right now, going global is not a luxury. It's not one of those things that you should do when you have enough money. No, it is that thing that you should do right now. It is like saying that, oh, registering your business, it is a luxury. It's not a luxury. Registering your business is a fundamental structure that you should put in your business even before you start marketing your services, you start marketing your product, because it shows that you're ready to do business. People don't want to interact with you as an individual. They want to interact with you as an entity, as an institution. They want to interact with you as a business. So you must understand that as important as registering your business, the same way going global is important to your business. And this is one thing that you have to know. Then number two, the second thing you must know is this: the fact about the money you are leaving on the table. The last time we had a conversation, with one of our partners, and I was trying to share this. I asked them that, what do you think today is the current world export trade value? The value of the trade, the services, the products that are being exported from one country to the other all around the world, going global, the exchange of values all around the continent and all of that. What do you think? What do they think was the value? A lot of people were saying billions of dollars and all of that, but that's not the truth. Today, the global export trade value is estimated to be $25.3 trillion. 25. This is money. Now, the question you should be asking yourself right now, and I'm establishing this so that you know that I'm trying to show you why it is not a luxury for you to take your business global, why it is not a luxury for you to stop playing small, why it is not a luxury for you to explore the international market. Today we have people who are struggling. I was having a conversation with someone, and all this one people are going on the internet shouting, "Oh, dollar is going high." It is the people who don't know what they are doing that are actually the ones who are shouting. The people who have been able to leverage the opportunities of the borderlessness, they are actually excited that these things are going up because it means more revenue for them. So you must understand that when you decide to play your business local, when you decide to be comfortable with just selling with your customers in Abakaliki, selling to your customers in Abeokuta, selling to your customers in Osun Osogbo, selling to your customers in Enugu, that's all you are comfortable with. You are just satisfied exporting, selling to Chiamaka in Enugu. That's all you want to do. You must understand that you're leaving money on the table. What Chiamaka can buy for 10,000 naira, there's someone in the US who would find that same product valuable and will be willing to pay you $100 for that same thing. And then when you convert that, you know what the math is. So you must understand that there's money for you to be made, but you are the one that is leaving money on the table. Out of this GDP, out of this export trade value, Asia continent has over 41%, America has 8.1%, Africa, which is the second most populated continent in the world, has just 3% of this. Why? Because Africans are not going global enough. They are not exporting the value that they have. The truth is, we are creating a tangible amount of value, but this value is circulating within our circle. And that's why you can complain that there's no money, because the only money you are interacting with is local money. Oh, this is a deliverance for someone. The only money you are interacting with is local money. You're just dealing with Naira. If you're in Ghana, you're dealing with cities. You've not gotten to the extent where your product is being sought for globally and is actually visible for people to purchase globally. And that's what we want to teach you today. Now I want you to take a look at this. When you have a local business, growth limitation, playing a local game limits you the more. When you have a local business, I want you to listen to this. When you have a local business growth limitation, playing a local game, growth limitations are those barriers that is stopping you from growing and scaling your business to becoming a multi-billion dollar business, from growing to becoming a multi-million dollar business, from growing to becoming a multi-thousand, or if there's something like that, dollar business. These are growth limitations. Now, the moment you now start playing local, you already have, I try to tell people that doing business locally without any intention to go global is like you are drowning and you want to tie a stone on your feet, which means you are already at a disadvantage, but you want to give yourself more disadvantage. You're already a local business with no standing in the global market, yet you want to decide to play local. So when you are just only playing local, not assessing the global opportunities that exist for you, you're going to be experiencing restricted access to market, which means that the markets that you're supposed to be selling to, you're not going to be able to sell to this market because you don't have the infrastructure to sell to this market. And then you are already limited as a local business. Someone operating from third world Africa, you are already limited. As a matter of fact, you know right now that you can't get on Amazon to do business. As a Nigerian, you cannot get on Amazon, no matter how fantastic your book is. You cannot list your book on Amazon to be sold internationally. No matter how interesting your product, and I'm going to be showing you some of this product, what you can sell to actually access the global market. Just stay with me. No matter how important you think your product is, if you're operating locally, you've not tried to access the infrastructures, the privileges, the advantages that allows you to access the global market, you are going to experience restricted access to market. That's the first thing. Number two, limited market. So you already have restricted access. You can't even trade on where people and then you're saying you have competitors on a global scale. Your competitors have an advantage over you. They can wake up tomorrow, list their product on Amazon, get sales, get orders. They can wake up tomorrow, list their product on eBay, on Etsy, get sales, get conversions. They can wake up tomorrow, set up a simple landing page, set up a simple funnel, integrate a Stripe payment option, integrate a PayPal payment option, and someone can wake up tomorrow, see their promotion, see their ads, and just buy from them from anywhere in the world. But you cannot wake up and decide to do these things because you have restricted access, you have limited access to market, to foreign customers, to foreign partners, and then you have limited capital. So let's say you wake up tomorrow and say, okay, we want to scale our business. One of the things we want to do is we want to access international fundings. You cannot do this until you have a global presence. Guys, are you here? Are you listening? So you must understand this is what actually tells you that what you're doing is not taking your business global is not a luxury. It's not one of those things that you can afford to do when you can. You must understand. So every single person at this point in time, you should be looking at the question that should be going on in your mind right now is, how can I go global? How can I take my business global? Are you here? Just let me know in the comment that you're still here with me. All right. So we've talked about this. When you have a local business growth limitation, playing a local game limits you the more. Now I want you to take a look at this. So what do you do? This is the question that should be going on in your mind right now. So what do you do as a business owner, as an entrepreneur? What do you do to combat all of these limitations that you have that is stopping you from accessing the global market? What do you do? Are you ready? Are you ready to learn our secret? Just let me know in the comment. Type it in the comment. I am ready. Type it in the comment. Type it in the comment. I am ready to learn the secret. I am ready. I am ready. Type in the comments. Type it in the comment. Let me see you're ready. Okay, I can see Precious. I can see Promise. Thank you so much. You're ready? All right. Who else is ready to learn our secrets? The secret that we've used for more than 300 businesses for them to go global. Who else is ready for this? Now, I'm going to share this with you, but just one moment. Can you get the link to this webinar? Share it with your friends, share it with your friends, the people on your list on WhatsApp. Just share it with them, because we want to share this secret with as many people as possible. All right, so share it with them. Let us know in the comment section where they are joining from. As you share it with them, please share it with them, and let's get this conversation going. So now I'm gonna share. I want to show something to you. I want to show something to you. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. Sharing this now. I want to share. There's a video I actually want to share with you. Just a moment. All right. I think I have it now. Okay. Okay. I wanted to take a look at this. Okay, great. I can see your comment. So what do you do? Yes. Can you picture yourself here? So you're a photographer, you're a nurse, you're a builder, you're a chef, you're a fashion stylist. Can you picture yourself here? Remember, we're talking about what can you do to break all of these limitations. So the first thing you must do is to redefine your realities. Your environment has already given you a reality and experience. It has already given you a limitation. But it is your responsibility to redefine your realities. So your environment says that, oh, hey, you can't sell globally. You were born here. You can't sell globally. You have to die here. You have to sell to people here. You have to do business locally here. No. You wake up and you decide. Every single person who has broken the barrier of selling their product, their service globally, has chosen, taken the intentional effort to redefine their realities, to redefine the realities that surround their doing of business. So right now, you must, in your mind, make up your mind that, look, my product is a great product. There's no reason it should not be sold to Singaporeans. There's no reason it should not be sold to the Philippines. My product is a great product. My service, can you type it in the comment? My product is a great product. My service is a great service. My skill is a great skill. My potential is a great potential. There's no reason people from all around the world should not be able to access what I'm selling. There's no reason. Now I'm seeing a comment. It says, how can I go global as a web and app developer, graphics designer? We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. But first, say this to yourself. It starts with this affirmation. My product is a great product. Type it in the comment. My product is a great product. My service is a great service. There's no reason it should not be accessed globally. My service is a great service. My product is a great product. There's no reason it should not be accessible globally. When you've made this decision, then you begin to take the steps. And I'm going to show you the steps, but first, it must become a decision that you make. Because if you are not dissatisfied with where you are, there's this proverb they say that you can take the donkey or the horse to the river, but you can't force the horse to drink. So I can bring this webinar to you, this power-packed webinar with all the amazing slides, with all the amazing presentations, and bring all the shared values, bring all the secrets, bring all the strategies, but then you've not made up your mind to access the global market. That is a problem. And I want us to deal with that problem first. So say to yourself, my service is a great service. There's no reason it should not be accessible globally. That's the first thing. And if you said that to yourself, we're going to move on to the next thing. What is the next thing that you should do? Now, I want to show you something. To blow your mind. So before this class, one of the things I did was I went on Amazon, right, to check, because there are people who are here who will be saying that, oh, okay, so this is what I sell. How can this go global? How can this be accessed globally? How can this be relevant globally? Now, I did something for you. I went on Amazon and I searched so I did a 3 category of this. First of all, I searched for people who, what I did was I used some of the least exaggerated or least publicized product, so that you know that if this product can be globally accessible, your product can be globally accessible. So this was what I did. So I went on Amazon and I typed African recipes, cooking recipes. If you're someone who stays in Nigeria, this is mangi, the seasoning that is used by everyone to cook soup, to cook the ingredients, to cook whatever you want to cook, right? This is mangi. This is nutmeg, right? This is nutmeg used for soup, right? This is curry. Some of these things you're familiar with. Now, what I want you to take note of is, I can't zoom in this, but I want you to, if your phone is on the landscape mode, I want you to zoom in, try to zoom in. One of the things you can do, one of the things you can see is the price, number one. You can see the price of the product. You can see the price of the product. You can, please confirm that you can hear me. Confirm that you can still hear me. Can you confirm that you can still hear me? Are you there? Okay, great. Awesome. Now, so this is what I did. I went there, I searched for all these things that might be regarded as not a something that should be global, right? So now, if imagine you are the one who sells mangi. This mangi, I'm not sure it's up to 1,000 naira currently, but if you check, if you're able to zoom in, one of the things you can see is, particularly this mangi, you would see that it is sold for $8. It is sold what? For $8. And amazingly, if you check on top of the price, you would see that 700 plus units of this has been sold by this person. So imagine you are the one who is selling this mangi and you sold 700 copies, 700 units of this. So multiply 700 times 8. That is how many now? That is how many now? The mathematicians. 700 times 8. That is $5,600. That is the amount this person has sold from mangi. Guys, can you see this? Can you see this? This person has sold 700 plus units in the last month, and a unit goes for $8. So this, what does this tell you? Let me know in the comment, what does this tell you about your product? Let me know in the comment, what does this tell you about your product? I want to know, what does this tell you about your product? This person sold Maggi 700 plus unit for $8, $5,600 in the last month selling Maggi. Don't even try to convert it to Naira, because people are actually selling these things. And that's just number one. Let me show you another one. Let me show you another. If you think this is good, let me show you something else. Now look at this. So let's say you were a tailor. Let's say you were a tailor, right? If you go on Amazon and search for African materials, you would see this. If you look at the one that the lady is holding, that one is sold for $12, right? And they sold 1,000 plus in the last month. So 100 plus in the last month. So 100 times 12, that is 1,200 Naira in the last month. Selling fabrics. These normal fabrics, you can go to the market around you. This fabric, you can go to the market around you and purchase it. It tells you that this person has sold this product more than 100 units in the past month, and a unit costs $12. Now imagine what you're doing. You consider yourself better than the Obioma person who is in your street. But imagine if the Obioma person in your street is positioned on Amazon to deliver product, to sell to people globally. Imagine this person would have sold 100 units times 12. That is 1,200. If you want to multiply 1,200, simple mathematics, 1,200 times, let's say the dollar rate today is 1,006, right? Times 1,006, that is 1.9 million, $2 million. You ask yourself, in the last month, did you make $2 million from what you're doing? But this person is not sewing, he's just delivering the fabric. Now look at this other person. This person sells the product for $23. $23. And this person has sold over how many units now? Okay, it's not there now. It's not there, but this person has over 327 reviews since this product was put there on Amazon. This tells you, thank you so much, Promise. Promise says that no matter what I offer, if I position myself well, I can sell well. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now you are getting it. Now you are getting it. I'm so excited that you're getting it. Now you are getting it. Now look at this. This is black soap. This is black soap. First of all, do you use black soap? No. Most of you listening to me here, you don't use black soap because you consider it very local. But this is a product on an international market. And this product, if you look at this particular one that is called the Earth Secret Raw African Black Soap, this one has sold over 14,600 units. And a unit of it is $12. Now, I want you to, where you are right now, multiply 12. The review tells you how many people have actually bought this product. So more than 14,000 people has bought this product. Now, multiply 14,000 times 12. Guys, I want you to see how practical these things are, and how that you, regardless of what you're doing, you can actually do what you're doing globally. Now, when you look at it, this person is selling a unit for $12 and has sold $12 times, let's say we've even sold just 14,000. Right? That is $168,000. Now, if you're going to convert this to Naira, using today's currency rate, that is 268 million naira. This is money. You are only complaining that things are not good because you are not rightly positioned. People are making money regardless of the complaints. I'm telling you, Ireland says anything is sellable. Yes, if you know the strategies, if you know the secret, you can sell that product. And that's what we're talking about today. So I've showed you 3 critical examples of people who are actually making this money you are leaving on the table. Remember, I told you that you're leaving money on the table when you don't engage the international market. This person has sold Maggi up to 2 million naira. This person has sold fabric in thousands of dollars. This person has sold over 268 million naira worth of black soap. The black soap that you refuse to use because it's local. So what does this tell you? Guys, I want you to take note of this. I want you to look at this. If you can take a screenshot of this. If you can, whatever you can do, just capture this, write it down. What does this tell you? Number 1, someone less intelligent than you is selling more than you. It's painful. Someone less intelligent than you. Imagine this person might not even be as educated as you are, but because they've identified that their product can actually be scaled, be sold globally, they have used that knowledge that they have to position their product on an international market where the international audience and customers see the product and they're able to buy this product. That's number 1. Number 2, there is a global audience waiting to use your product. There is a global audience waiting to use your product. The reason they have not identified you is because you've not made yourself visible. You must understand it. This is very simple. The reason they have not identified you is because you have not made yourself visible. Number 3, accessing the global market cannot be that hard a nut to crack. It is not difficult. And this is where some people get cold feet. So they come on webinars like this, they get on platforms and people motivate them and they see that, oh, there's potential in these things. And then they start asking themselves questions. Say, can I do these things? Is it not difficult? It's not difficult. It is not a hard nut to crack. And that's why we're having this conversation today. And we're going to be showing you what you need and how to do this. Number 4, if your product is relevant in one location, it can be relevant globally. If your product is relevant in one location, it can be relevant globally. Are you getting this? Are you getting this? So what is the problem? Now we've learned these lessons. These are the lessons. Someone less intelligent than you is selling more than you. There is a global audience waiting to use your product. Accessing the global market cannot be that hard a nut to crack. If your product is relevant in one location, it can be relevant globally. But now, what is the problem? What is stopping you? Positioning. Your problem is your customers, they are not seeing you because you're not rightly positioned. You are not in the right market. You are in a K market complaining that Oyibo people are not seeing you because you are in a K market in Enugu. It's only Enugu people you are selling to. Abakaleke people, that's the only people you're selling to. The wealth you're looking for, the huge money, the bastard money, they call it bastard money, that you're looking for, It's not just in selling to people in Abakaliki, it's selling to people globally. So your problem is not that you don't have a great product. It's not that you don't have a great service. It's not that you're not intelligent enough. The problem is you are poorly positioned. The problem is you are poorly positioned. And that's what we want to show you today, how to be rightly positioned. You have a groundbreaking idea, an exceptional product, a universally relevant service, but you are not globally present. This is the problem. This right here is the problem. So your idea is fantastic. Anybody you share this idea with, they say, wow, 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 like ambulance. Your product, exceptional. Anybody that uses your product, they always want to come back. Your services that you render, like someone who mentioned earlier, web developer, you're a graphics designer, excellent and relevant service, but you're not globally present. That's the problem. So what do you do? What do you do? Before I tell you what you do, I want you to know, because if you don't know where you are coming from, you won't know how to change location. So there are three types of business people. Those with a desire to trade globally, but they don't have the capacity. So they want to trade globally. They know that there's potential in trading globally, but they don't have the capacity. They don't have the capacity means they don't have an idea. They don't have a product. They don't have a service. And as a matter of fact, if you're listening to me right now, I believe strongly that you don't belong to this first category. Because these people, first of all, need to go and identify. And even though you are in this category, we still have something for you. We have a section where we're going to talk about briefly right now what you can sell, right? But you need to know that having a desire to sell globally is not enough to get you on the global market. Desires are good. Anybody can wish. Anybody can desire. Anybody can hope to be wealthy. Anybody can hope to sell globally. But hope is not a strategy. Hope is not a tool to selling globally. So you must understand that having the desire is good, having the desire to trade globally is good, but you must move from desire to creating the capacity to be able to trade globally. So that's number two. That brings us to the number two category. Those who have the capacity to trade globally, but they lack the information that would enable them to sell their services globally. They have the capacity, they have the product, they have the service, they have the potential, they have the skill that is relevant globally, but they are not selling globally because they don't have the information that would enable them to sell globally. And number three are those with the desire, they have the capacity, and they are actually selling global. So my intention today is to move you, whether you are in point A, in point number one category, whether you are in number two category, is to move you from number one or number two to number three. If you're in number one, you have the desire, that's okay. We'll show you the capacities that you need. If you're in number two, you have the desire, you have the capacity, we'll show you the information that you need in order to trade globally. So number one, what do you need? Let's get into it. What do you need? It gets really interesting here. If you know someone who is going to miss this, get them right now. What do you need to sell globally? I put it here that you already have the first two requirements. You already have the first two requirements. The first two things that you need, you already have it. Who can guess what that is? Let me know in the comment. Who can guess what that is? Can you guess? Can you guess what that is? What do you need? I said that you already have the first two requirements. Who is guessing? The first two requirements, all right? Let's get into it. So what's the first thing you need? Number one, the right perspective. I hope you are not waiting for me to. I'm going to share all the secrets with you. Just be patient. I'm going to share all of them with you. But if you've not made up your mind, if you are not dissatisfied with your current position, every other thing I'm going to be saying is going to be worthless to you. Because you need to make up your mind that, this place I am will not take me to where I need to be. That's the first thing. This place I am, I'm still charging 2,000 naira for my graphics design. When are you going to be able to make 1 million or 100 million naira with 2,000 naira graphics? When? How many graphics do you need to do for 2K per graphics to be able to make 100 million? So it starts from there. Your mind. Number two, you need a product, a service, or even an idea. And I want to believe that you have this, because scientists have told us that the average person has thousands of ideas in their lifetime. So the first thing is you've identified that this place I am not at the place I'm moving, the way I am, where I am right now, the way I'm doing this business. In 100 years, I will not become bastardly rich as I want to be. So number two, you identify a product, a service that you can actually sell to a global audience. Now, I've demystified this whole thing for you before you start thinking that, okay, for you to have a globally relevant service, it must be something sophisticated. I just showed you someone that made 268 million naira in a few months from selling black soap. So you need to identify the product, the service, or even an idea that you have that can be exported globally. And then number three, you need the right information. You need what? The right information. Guys, I want to show you a video. This is actually a very funny video, but I just want to show you this video. Guys, I want you to take a look at this video. I'm sure you've seen it. It's a comedy. It's a comedy video. I want you to take a look at this video. Guys, are you here? I want you to take a look. It's funny, but it creates a background for what I want to say next.
Okay,
So,
now I understand you. You say money cannot solve all your problems. Good. But do you know neither with mathematics? Why do I say this? Last week, my mathematics teacher put to bed. This man called me this morning to borrow 20,000 to buy baby formula. If a mathematician need money to buy formula. Let me tell you something. Do you know that hard work pays, but minimum wage? That is why billionaires don't work to create money. They work to create value. What work in this world is worth $1 billion. Are you joking with me? But Elon Musk is worth $234 billion because that is what he worth, not what he work.
But Mr. Richard,
Keep quiet and let me talk to you. Anybody that is more successful than you has more information than you. Without the right information you keep working about, it is information that makes one fly. That's why they say info, lay of info.
God of mercy. Have I come first?
See, long ago I've learned all these things, okay? Understanding that those that run after money cannot run a business.
I want to join this class. Papa, send me your account number.
Smart choice. See, the right input to increase your income is to focus on the general outcome of your output. Go on with that. 00629.
did you see that? I stumbled on this video and it was actually it was really funny, right? This is a comedy and this is a skit, but you must understand that the difference between most people who have a great product and most people who are actually selling greatly is information. That's the truth. Information. If I tell you that tomorrow I have the strategy for you to list, let's say what, okay, you know what, just let me know what you do in the comments. Let me use you as an example. Let me know what you do in the comments. Let's use your product or your service as an example. But let's say you're an author, you write books, you've been struggling, you've written 5 books, you've been struggling to make sales. And then tomorrow I tell you that, okay, this is your book, you can actually put it here, and this is what you need to do. You can collect payment, this is what you need to do, position, and then you can actually place your product here, right? So what you do is you take that your 5 book that you've written that you're struggling to make, and let's say you're selling each one of them 5,000 naira, and you take it, you put it on this platform, and you say, okay, you don't want to exaggerate too much, you put $10 on each one of them. When you make a sale on each of that product, $10 times 5, that is $50. Convert it to naira, and then try to understand the difference in margin between what you were struggling to sell locally and the difference that it makes or that it made for you to actually put that product on an international market, on a platform where people are looking for that product but they can't see it because you're not there. So you need the right information. Then number 4 is you need access to global markets. Access to global markets. There are millions of people searching for millions of things, spending millions of dollars on several global market platforms, looking for products to buy, looking for services, looking for people to consult, looking for freelancers, looking for products. But you're not there. So the question you should be asking yourself right now is, okay, I have this product. How do I put it on these platforms? How do I put it there? Platforms like Amazon, platforms like Shopify, platforms like eBay, platforms like Etsy. Now, amazingly, someone can say, okay, oh, so I want to go on Shopify and open a store. Do you know that you can buy there, but you can't sell until you have established yourself as a global business entity? That's when you can sell, because you need to be able to collect payment. People need to be able to pay you. So what's the next thing? You need a payment structure. Ability to trade globally. You see all these ones you're doing, let me send you my account number, send proof of payment, I'll send you my account number. You can't do that and go global. Say, oh, I have OPay, apologies, I have Kuda, I have money points. That's not what you want to use to sell to a client who contacts you from the United States. A client who wake up tomorrow, you place some of you who are listening to me, you do ads on your product. So someone stumbles on your ad from China, stumbles on your ad from the Philippines, stumbles on your ad from Ghana, stumbles on your ad from United States, stumbles on your ad from Canada, and say, oh, hey, I've been looking for this product. How do I make payment? And you are saying village people, they've come. That's why you're not prepared. The truth is, you were not prepared to get that customer, and therefore, you are going to lose that customer. So this is what you need to be able to trade globally. So what's number 5? Number 6, you need a global business structure. Now, if I ask a question right now, that how many of you run a business here? Almost everybody is going to raise their hands. Say me, right? But if I ask that, how many of you here have registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC? A few people, you're going to see some hands drop because some people have not registered because they are still comfortable using their normal personal bank account to do transactions, which is very unprofessional. So, but they are going to bring down their hands. And then if I now ask that, okay, now all of us are claiming to want to be global citizens. We want to sell globally to people on the global market. Now, if I ask that, how many of us here have considered registering a business globally? You are going to see almost all hands drop because you are looking at these things as a luxury. These things are not luxury. These are necessities for your business. The same way your CAC legally makes you a Nigerian business is the same way registering a global business makes your business legally and globally visible. So you must understand that you need that. Now, before I go on, someone is asking, so what can I sell? You can sell digital products, books, coaching, courses, art. These days, you can even do AI art and sell online. These are things you can sell. Your skill that you have, you can convert it to a course. That's where the money is. For someone who is asking, oh, I do graphics, how do I make a lot of money from doing that? The truth is, how many wealthy graphics designers do you know? Ask yourself. The money in graphics is not in doing graphics, 2,000 naira graphics, 5,000 naira graphics, 10,000 naira graphics for people. How many graphics will you do to make a million naira? How many graphics will you do to make 100 million naira? It's not in making, it's in your ability to be able to package what you know into a product that people can buy without you exchanging your time. So imagine you're a graphics designer. What's stopping you from turning your graphics designing skill into a course that you teach people? People learn from you. You create a YouTube channel where you're releasing online courses, create a course on these course platforms. There's nothing stopping you. You're an author. You've written 3 books. They're in your shelf. You're looking for bookstores to go and put them. What is stopping you from putting your book on the online platforms where you can sell and reach audiences? Nothing is stopping you. Number 2, you can sell your skill as a freelancer on affiliate platforms and freelancing platforms. There was someone that asked a question on, I think you said you were a web or app developer, graphics designer, video editor. This is for you. You have a skill that you can actually sell. There's nothing stopping you from getting on platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, registering on those platforms, because you have registered yourself as not just a maker, you've registered yourself as a maker LLC, a maker C Corp. So you can get on those platforms as an actual business and people can consult your service. People can take you seriously. And you can sell your skill. And stop making all these 2,000 things that you're making. You're crying that, oh, economy is bad, economy is worse, economy is that. You are the one who has not decided to operate beyond the realities that you have. So you must learn how to sell your skill as a freelancer on affiliate platforms and commission for other people's product as well. You can export cheaper product and sell higher. You can import, cheaper product and sell higher, leveraging the world of e-commerce. There's nothing stopping you from importing some of this product, and they are complaining, say, one of the reasons is everybody has automatically become a thought leader because the naira is falling, the dollar is going up. So everybody is saying, one of the reasons the dollar is going up, the naira is falling is because we are not producing. The reason is because we are importing everything. What are you that is talking? What are you importing? So if people are importing, that means that's where the money is. You can run an e-commerce platform that you get to be in your room comfortably, get imports from China, get them delivered to you. You get delivery people, take these people to people who have pre-ordered this product. You can also globalize the product you already sell or offer your skill to international audience. So your ad that you ran so far has only been to people in Abakaliki. You've never considered doing an ad that goes to South Africans because you know that what you have is a quality product, is a quality service. Your coaching is not just meant for people in Oshobo. Your coaching is meant for people all over the world. You've never tried to advertise that because the consciousness of your product is a quality product has not seated within you. So you don't have that confidence to put your ad on a global reach. There are 1 million plus ways to make money in a borderless world, and I cannot even emphasize all of them here. So what is the summary of the whole thing? Get your business registered as a global business. Stop playing local. Stop playing local. We're going to be ending this shortly, but first I want so someone is saying, okay, once I register my business, what are the advantages that come with registering my business? Well, what will I gain from registering my business? I'm going to show you the superpowers that merely having your business registered in an international market would give to you. And this is what we've told our clients. So they come to us and say, oh, hey, we've done this, we've done this, we've done this. We just want to scale. What do we need to do? We tell them, the truth is you can't scale globally until you have these 6 things that I've mentioned. These 6 things that I have mentioned. You need each and every one of them to be able to scale globally. You need the right perception. You need the right product, service. You need the right information. You need access to global markets. You need payment structure. You need to be able to collect payment from anyone, anywhere. You need a global business registration. What would it give you? When it's just the same thing that happens when you register your business in Nigeria. What does it give you? You get your CAC certificate, you get your TIN, you get your SCUM, you get your all the other documents that are there. When you decide to register your business globally, now for those of you who are trying to sell online, you would see one of the reasons that they did not allow you to actually register on those platforms. They are going to be, even today, for you to get paid by Facebook, for you to get paid by Twitter, for you to get, it's not just getting verified. I saw someone saying that, oh, all you just need to get to be paid by Twitter is to get verified. Twitter will ask you for a Stripe account. And you can't get a Stripe account until you are registered as a global business. You now see how the limitation affects you. Someone is saying, oh, hey, so I want to do YouTube, I want to do this, I want to do that. Do you know that when you start your YouTube channel and YouTube wants to pay you, they're going to be removing up to 30% of your revenue because they are going to see you as not a global business. So when you register your business, you have your company formation in the US, in the UK, in Canada. You have your certificate in 24 hours. And this is, of course, when you do it with Go Nomad, with all essential legal documents. When you register your business, you have a registered agent, UK, US, Canada business address phone number. So you can go on your website, put in international clients. They want to come on your website and they are seeing one address in Anambra that they don't even know. They don't even know where Anambra is. At least if it's Lagos, you put, they will know that, okay, Lagos, Nigeria. Who knows Anambra? But when you register your business, you have an international address that actually works, that you can put there. International phone number that works that you can put there. Tax ID, EIN. This is one of the most important documents they require from you when you want to access platforms like Shopify, Amazon, and all those platforms. They would require this document from you. So you also need a US bank account. Remember, we said that you put your ad, you've done your ad that people all over the world can see your ad. But these people, can they pay you? So they say, oh, hey, I saw your product and your product was nice. I want to get 50 units of your product. I think people in my church, they're going to love it. My church in Canada, they're going to love it. And then maybe what you're selling is a book. They want to order multiple copies. So can you please just send us the link to payment? And you're saying, can you do wire transfer? Wire transfer in 2024. Of how much? You need an international business account. That whenever someone says, oh, we want to pay, send them your bank account, send them your Stripe account, send them your PayPal account. They make payments to you straight up, fast forward, everything done. And when you register your business, you get a Stripe account that actually allows you to collect payment globally. And then, of course, when you register with GoNomad, you are able to have a free business consultation and then an online dashboard where you can manage your business. Guys, I want you to know, do you think this value that has been shared today was worth your time? Let me know in the comment. Let me know in the comment. I still have one more thing to share with you. Let me know in the comment. Do you think this value we've shared today, do you think it was worth your time? Do you now know what to do to go global? Do you now know what to do to go global? So you know that you need a product, you need a service, you need the right mind, you need to be able to collect payment, you need to have your business registered. And of course, you don't need to do any of these things yourself. That's why we exist. Remember, I shared with you in the beginning that GoNomad is a business that was born out of a pain. We wanted to do this business globally, but we were not able to penetrate. And so we created a system for anyone who wants to penetrate the global market. They can easily penetrate the global market without any hitch. And that's what we are. So if you're ready to do all of that, okay, hold on. I have a link for you. You don't need to do anything. Just go to this address right now. And we are offering you a discount today. Go to this address, type in app.gonomadhq.com. Straight up, you will see what you need to do. And, just with a click, your business can be registered in the US. Fantastic. Awesome. Promise says the value was amazing. Thank you so much. Guys, this is the time to stop joining them to complain that, hey, dollar is rising, naira is falling. Imagine you were the one making money in dollars. Would you be complaining? If you are making money in dollars, let's say you made $1,000 last year. $1,000 last year would be 600K. But $1,000 this year will be almost times 2 of that, 1.something million. If you were the one making money in dollars, having access to international audience, being paid in dollars, would you be complaining? You're only complaining because you are operating from a point of disadvantage. The people who are actually leveraging the international market, they are not complaining one bit. You won't even see them complaining. As a matter of fact, they are excited. So this is your call today. Stop playing small. Stop what? playing small. Guys, I'm going to take questions. If you have any question, just let me know in the comments. We're going to take question, and we're going to call it a night. So let me know, do you have a question in the comments? Do you have a question? Let me know in the comments. Do you have a question? Any question, just let me know in the comments. I'm going to take one or two questions and we're going to call it. We're going to call it a night. Any question? I'm just going to take one. Any question? Yes, how much would this cost? Right, so this normally, if you go on our website right now, this would normally cost you, yes, if you go on the website right now, it would normally cost you $399. This is actually the most affordable you can find out there. If you're ready to incorporate your business and get all of these things that I mentioned here, normally it will cost you $399, right? Not with today's rate, of course, because we don't do all of that at a discounted rate, right? Normally it will cost you this, right? But because you are on this webinar, guys, I want you to listen to this. This is only available to the people who joined this webinar today. Because you are on this webinar, we are going to a discount. Guys, are you listening? This information is not for people who didn't join. As a matter of fact, if you get on that website, you're going to see $399. But because you're here on this webinar, and I want to make sure that I don't make the whole thing equally complicated for you and easy for you to get started immediately, we are going to be giving you a discount. Hold on, guys, it's coming. Hold on. Instead of that $399, you are going to be getting a discount of, hold on, I read somewhere. You are going to be getting a discount of, instead of using that $399 and doing the using the normal exchange rate of 1,006, you are going to be getting a discount of the exchange rate. And this is only available normally if you go to our website right now and you say, okay, hey, I want to get started, I want to make payment this right now, you are going to be charged the amount that is there with the current exchange rate. But because you're on this webinar, I'm going to give you a code that would allow you to access a discount. So guys, because you were here, I was trying to get the code. When you get to your incorporation stage, you're going to give them the code, which is the Go Global webinar as your code. The Go Global webinar is going to be your code. It tells them that you were part of this webinar and you are going to be able to access some discounts that we're going to be offering to you when you get started. And this is within, okay, this is 22nd till the end of this month, because we have some partnerships we're engaging in March, which is going to be quite a different kind of pricing. So if you do take this action between now and the end of this month, which is between now and next week, you are going to be getting all the discounts that are available for the people that attended this webinar. And the reason is because we want to help as many entrepreneurs as possible to be able to activate their business as fast as possible, right? And you can even get your business incorporated in 10 working days. Everything done. Your bank account done, your Stripe account done, your certificate, everything done, your address done, your phone number, everything done within 10 working days. And of course, if you start immediately, your incorporation document can arrive in 24 hours. So guys, visit this website, app.gonomad.com. And when you get to interact with our customer care, because the last place there is for you to talk with our customer care, you tell them that you are from the Go Global webinar, and then you'll be able to access some discount that they will be offering you. Guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you got an immense value. Now, if you're not part of our Telegram group, we are always dropping information there for people who want to incorporate their business global. Join our Telegram group. This is where we drop updates. This is where we drop what is happening. If there's any new product launch, we want to communicate it out to our community. This is where we do that. So please join our Telegram community and be part of all the offers that we're going to be giving out to our community members. Thank you guys so much, and do have a good night. Now, if you have any question, he said, is it possible to get a Stripe account for a fertility service? Of course, as long as your business is registered. As long as your business is registered, you can get a Stripe account for it. So what we do is we walk you through the process of registering that business, right? Registering that business. The moment it's registered, your name is approved, you get your Stripe account straight up. You get your Stripe account that you can use anytime, any day, and works fine. You get your bank account as well, international bank account. You get an international credit card that you can always use, no limit. You get your US or whatever country you're incorporating address, and every other benefits that come with it. So the answer is yes, it is very possible. You just need to reach out to us on this website. Tell them you are from the Go Global webinar, and then you'll be able to access the bonuses. Thank you guys so much. Do have a good night.
In a world where borders once divided us.
Okay. Oh, so you asked the question, what industry should be selected when signing up on your platform? Now, so when you're signing up on our platform, there are several industries that are listed there. I might not be able to list all of them here right now. But one of the things that happens is you get to even go as far as having a communication with our customer care. They can go as far as advising you. You know, we've seen people who come and say, okay, we want to register as a C Corp. And then we look at their business and we say, oh, your business is best registered as an LLC. Then we've seen people who come and say, oh, we want to register in Delaware, we want to register in Wyoming, we want to register in New York, we want to do this, we want to do. But we look at the nature of the business, we look at the environment that would favor their business better, so we are able to advise them on what will benefit them the most. And that is one of the things you enjoy when you pay for our services. You get to ask these questions, you get guidance, hands-on guidance, one-on-one guidance on what you should do. We even go as far as suggesting to people some of the names they can use for their registrations that would easily be approved, depending on what kind of industry they are in. So just go through. If you go through this link, it's going to get to a place where you get to chat with our customer care on WhatsApp, right? So there you can tell the person there, Mary, you're going to meet there. Tell her that, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. This is the limitation we face. This is what we're looking to accomplish. And she's going to be able to advise you on the best approach depending on the nature of your business. Because some of these questions, we might not have time to talk about them here. So guys, thank you so much. Do have a good night.
There emerged a vision of borderless opportunities for businesses like yours. At Go Nomad, we embraced that vision and transformed it into reality. We believe that every business should have the chance to thrive on the global stage, breaking barriers and transcending borders. Just like a nomad, we are accompanying you on your journey of growth, traversing through new territories, exploring untapped markets, and connecting you with like-minded entrepreneurs across the globe. With Go Nomad, you can start and manage a company globally, transact globally with global banking and invoicing tools, migrate and expand your business around the world, and grow with exclusive opportunities. We don't just offer services, we build partnerships. Our experienced team becomes an extension of yours, providing personalized solutions that cater to your unique aspirations. What sets Go Nomad apart is our dedication to innovation, expert guidance, and a thriving community of visionaries like you. Together, we redefine what is possible. But don't just take our word for it. Hear from some of our delighted clients who have experienced the Go Nomad advantage firsthand.
So I would say that for people who are back in the third world countries, exporting their services, leverage a platform like Go Nomad. Go Nomad has a service that helps you receive money from abroad, right? Even if you don't have your registered business yet, they have a platform where you can receive money from abroad, because I think that's one of the major.
Now is the time to seize the limitless opportunities that await you. Join Go Nomad today and let's embark on a journey of endless growth together. Visit www.gonomadhq.com and together we will script success stories that transcend borders and redefine the possibilities of your business. Go Nomad, your gateway to borderless opportunities.